looks like a body that's burning. There's absolutely nothing y'all can do.
Lock the Dillons down.
Found a man guilty of murdering his cousin and setting her body on fire. Derek Dagno was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole in 30 years.
Prosecutors say a murder victim's dog helped solve the case. Robinson police found a body burning in a field. It was actually thanks to a loyal dog that gave investigators their first.
The case of Derek Joseph Dagnault is a particularly strange one. Throughout his entire trial, he maintained no motive for the crime, no explanation for murdering his own flesh and blood. In this video, we are going to analyze the events leading up to the crime, as well as the aftermath of Derek's horrific action. On a cold April night in 2023, a suspicious fire would be discovered by a local subdivision resident in Robinson, Texas. At first, he thought it was brush fire from construction, but something was off. There was a dog staying suspiciously close to the fire, but nobody seemed to be tending it. Concerned, he called 911.
Robinson 911, where's your emergency?
Hey, I was just calling, I tried calling the fire department to see there's a fire in our subdivision, but it may just be them burning brush because they're building houses, but I wasn't sure. We're in the subdivision in Robinson.
Okay. Does it look like it's being attended by anybody?
I can't see anybody over there. It's back by the trees.
Okay. I can get someone headed out that way to check on it.
I need you to get fire, CID, and 04 out here. This looks like a body that's burning.
This wasn't an ordinary fire, and the officer knew that the second he stepped out of his car. There was no mistake. It was a person's body, charred beyond recognition. Stuffed into a large plastic container, Mandy Rose Reynolds would be found unidentifiable on the scene. The evidence was burning by the second, and the officer needed to act fast if he had any hope of identifying the body.
Subject possibly on fire out of that address. Robinson timeout, 1014.
Yeah. I got the fire out. I got this up to start. Whoa.
Respond to over.
I haven't walked up super close. I just walked up close enough to spray it out because obvious death. I wasn't going to get all up on it.
With no time to waste, the officers took pictures of the crime scene, which would be used as crucial evidence in the case, linking Derek to the crime. One day before the murder, on April 4th, Derek would be seen in an unsettling Walmart surveillance camera video, purchasing a large plastic container, a shovel, and a jerry can. What's even more shocking is that the surveillance footage from the parking lot shows Derek getting into Mandy's car with her dog Titan, meaning she was likely already murdered at this point. Authorities didn't know it yet, but this dog, Titan, would be the biggest break in the case.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing y'all can do. I just kind of, in case it flares back up.
Okay.
And
what is?
A body.
Nice.
With the fire put out already, the officer couldn't think of any other reason the dog would be out staying by the body.
What's up, puppy?
Until he came to a chilling realization.
What's up, doggy? You sure are hanging around here. Is that your person over there? That dog sure is hanging around, which makes me think. Is there anybody at the station that could bring us the chip checker? Like at the fire station or over to the PD? That's not something you always expect to walk up on there. Because when I parked here, I was like, alright, that looks like some logs laying there burning. And as I got up close, that looks like a leg laying there. And then I got a little closer and I'm like, that's a body.
The officers would end up leaving the crime scene without having the dog's microchip scanned, unfortunately leaving them with no immediate leads to find Mandy's killer. But, luckily for investigators, Mandy's dog stood by, barking next to her body, all the way until sunrise. Around 9 in the morning, Animal Control checked her tag, finally giving them a name to search for. Officers immediately sprung into action, checking her apartment for any potential evidence. Only, when they arrived, it was completely cleaned out, and upon checking for her car in the parking garage, officers confirmed it was nowhere to be found. Later that same day, Detective Marshall Perry made several failed attempts at contacting Mandy through her cell phone, only to receive an extremely suspicious callback a few hours later from a person claiming to be Mandy, demanding her dog back from police.
Hi, I just got a message saying you guys found my dog.
We believe so. So, what is your dog?
He's a poodle retriever mix.
Poodle retriever mix?
Yeah, he's white.
Okay. Where does the dog belong?
Well, I was on my way to Wichita, Kansas, and I live in San Marcos, and Titan is his name. He just ran off.
He ran off from where?
From Waco.
Were you staying in Waco?
No, I was on my way to Wichita.
Okay, then you made a stop somewhere?
Yeah, at a rest area.
What was your name? I apologize.
My name is Mandy.
Okay, and what kind of vehicle do you drive in case we got to meet up and get this dog back to you?
I'm in. Well, hold on. Well, what vehicle was I in, or what vehicle was I in?
Yeah, what were you in?
I was in a silver Toyota Camry.
Like a newer one, older one?
Detective, I hate to cut you off, but you know I'm actually at work, and I just I want my dog. You know,
yeah,
I'm sorry you guys had to deal with that, but yeah, I'll just come. I'll come get him. What is it? I mean, 100 miles.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is so your name is Mandy Rose Reynolds?
Sure.
So about 1 o'clock last night, you and Jared were at a rest stop.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yes. What? I mean, what is the interrogation about?
No, I'm just trying to make sure I understand why.
You know what? That dog, that's my dog you guys have. Let's get that straight, detective.
Okay, and that's fine. I understand that.
You know what? I'll just come to the pound. Goodbye.
The next day, feeling concerned about the previous phone call from Mandy, and if it was even Mandy at all, Detective Marshall Perry decided to call again, immediately opening with details about the crime scene that only the killer would know, to try and incite a reaction. Cell towers would later show the route Derek took after the murder, exposing a truly disturbing fact. On April 6th, at 12:28 a.m., he would be pinged in San Marcos again, to possibly return to the scene of the murder, or even rid the apartment of more evidence.
This is Mandy.
Mandy?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Detective Perry. I think we got off on the wrong foot. So the reason I'm asking some questions, I'm just going to be upfront with you, okay? We found your dog in a field, okay? In the field was a crime scene of a deceased person, and that is. God. So I didn't want to give you all the details because that's kind of sensitive, right? But that is why I was asking some questions to verify how the dog got there, what's going on. So I think it's just fair for me to let you know that information to understand why I'm asking certain questions, okay?
Oh, wow.
So I do apologize. I should have probably told you that easier, but some things you just don't want to disclose to somebody because they might have trauma from the past as well.
Well, sure, and I've just been stressing about Titan, and we paid a lot of money for him, and I mean, geez, that field. Good Lord, I just wonder how long he was outside,
On the same day of this call, investigators would ping his phone near a Cricket Wireless store in Hillsboro, Texas. Now his movements were clear. He murdered Mandy in San Marcos, likely in her apartment. Then he would flee 140 miles to Robinson, Texas, to dump the body. And in the same night, he'd return to San Marcos again. Finally, in the early morning of April 7th, he's pinged in Hillsboro, another 175 miles. At this point, investigators needed to put every resource in trapping him in before he could flee state lines.
And now you understand why I was asking questions. I'm just trying to get a timeline of maybe how long even the pup was out.
I'm sorry, sir. Wow.
That's okay. That's okay.
I can't even imagine what he went through, and then now there's a deceased person. Like, oh my God.
So, was this last night that Titan ran away?
Yeah, it was just last night.
So, or I guess I should say this morning, you said?
Yeah, it was been about, I don't know, midnight, 1.
Midnight 1?
Honestly, sir, I don't know. It's something like that. I'm going to be frank with you, sir. I'm sorry that this happened, but I cannot waste my whole day speaking to you. I'll come get Titan, and you guys can cross me off your list. I'm sorry that is so unfortunate, but I'm not going to be interrogated when my puppy ran off.
No, I'm just trying to verify, like I said, some information.
No, sir, you're being you're being very pushy, for one. For two, you're treating me like a criminal, okay?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm really not. I'm just trying to figure out how long the pup was there. That could determine if the puppy messed with the body.
If the puppy messed with the body?
I mean, yeah, dogs are natural scavengers.
You think my little Titan would go... Oh, my... Detective, with all due respect, do not call me back.
Well, Titan is on a police hold. You're not going to be able to get him out.
Titan is on a police hold?
That is correct.
Well, then I will have my attorney call you.
After alerting Wichita, Kansas police to be on the lookout for Mandy's car in relation to a murder case, Derek would be spotted by a flock camera in Mandy's black Honda Accord, triggering a chase reaching speeds of over 100 miles per hour, ending in a chaotic manhunt on foot that would shake the Wichita community.
I don't know where he's at now.
He's running left. Get a perimeter. He's running in the Dillons.
Is that him up there weaving through traffic still?
He's approaching Tyler.
Okay. Go.
Right now, white shirt.
Lock the Dillons down.
Take us to the backside. They've got 3 up here.
Sure, hold on, I'm approaching 21st Tyler right now.
Take us to the back. Watch that bike.
Do we have suspect description?
Did he run into? Yeah, he ran into the Dillons.
White male, white shirt. Yeah, white male. White shirt. I had a left down. I don't know.
Get in your car! Get somebody to the rear of the Dillons.
Back up, they're leaving.
Come here! Come here! Where'd he go? You didn't see him?
Didn't see him.
We have people in the store.
We have it. Well, it's at 283. We're in the store. Let's get a bunker in here.
Oh, he's over there. I hear something yelling.
Come on!
Shoot!
You make any movement, you will be.
I got hands.
Crawl out! Crawl out towards the sound of our voice. Somebody get less lethal.
Somebody's gonna have to back off one direction or the other.
Place lethal.
With me. Ready?
Yep.
Full mount.
One in custody. We need to go with cameras. Make sure you didn't toss anything. Hey, brother, what'd you take?
What'd you take? Did you take something? Bills?
He might have taken something.
With Derek in custody, at last, detectives at the Robinson Police Department could take comfort in knowing the case was solved. And nothing could argue Derek's innocence, being caught trying to flee officers in Mandy's sedan. In total, Derek would be charged with 9 felonies related to this case, adding on to the 9 existing felonies he already had. Derek was sentenced in a total of 35 minutes and was given a possibility of parole in 30 years.